Hey friends, it's Team Stubs Tuesday, and what you're looking at here is my weight from January, well, before 2006, all the way until now. And I'm not going to show you the now yet, but I want to take you on a little journey, a little story time. We're going to get a story time. We're going to talk about what happened here. So, back when I was younger, before I got married, I was always down around here. Although before that, before I went on my mission, I was, up in this region here. But that was, years before that. Then I got married and gained weight. Anyway, so this is just before Jackson was born. My first child was born. I was up here. Then it was back in the days when the TV show The Biggest Loser was kind of a big deal. And then our family started doing their own Biggest Loser competitions. And they were doing it they were doing it all locally. They would have a weigh-in and everything. But we lived in a different state. And I wanted to get in on it because I wanted to lose weight because I was normally used to being down here. So anyway, my brother-in-law and I decided to build our own website. And this was partly when I was starting out in my career and I was learning web development. And so we decided to learn some more web development, improve our skills. And we built a site called Thintopia.com. And it was a weight loss competition. So the very first weight loss competition, I was very motivated. We would buy in. You'd pay money, and then the winner would get the pot. So I was very motivated because I was poor, also being young and early in my career, and having had my first child. So my first child was born right around then. So I was poor. Each of these blocks is 2 years, by the way. So that's January 2008, January 2006. So in 2006, when Jackson was born, lost a bunch of weight, got down to 220. But then because it was rapid weight loss, of course, a lot of that's water weight. When you're that last day of that weigh-in, I had just ran as far as I could. I think I was training for a half marathon during this time. So each week I'd run further and further, and I'd do my weigh-in after the run. And so I'd be dehydrated. Anyway, so basically the story here is weight loss competition, gain back some of the weight. Weight loss competition, gain back some of the weight. Weight loss competition, gain back some of the weight. So we had the site Thintopia.com, and as you can see, I did several weight loss competitions, but slowly it kind of creeped back up. Even as, within 2 years, less than 2 years, I was almost back up to my starting. Then it just same story. Kept having kids, kept changing jobs, just stresses of life, moved, all kinds of things around here, and then pretty much I even just stopped weighing in. And I don't normally chart my weights on a Excel spreadsheet, but because we had the website, it's stored all in the website. And so I was able to download from the database of the website and put them into an Excel spreadsheet. So all these rapid weigh-ins is because I'd used the website for these weight loss competitions. And then we just stopped using weight loss competitions altogether. And we come over to here now. This is 2020, January 2020, and I'm up here. I'm down from my highest, but early on, I think in April or May, I lost some weight and gained it all back plus some. And then this is in August when I turned 39, and I said, I need to fix this. I need to get the solution. So I started off strong, gained back plus some. I was up higher than even when I was in August. Then I was like, I got to really do this. And you could see my videos back in the day. And I started off with push-ups and running and trying to watch what I ate. You could see the struggle. Then I started this 40 pounds in 40 days program. And boom, I broke through this barrier. See this barrier that's 270 or 60 pounds, 260? I hadn't broken under 260. Well, and that's probably not even a weigh-in, but I hadn't weighed myself under there since 2015. Over 5 years, and finally I broke through it, and I'm on my way now to pass 240. I'm getting down close to the low 240s. So it's feeling good. I'm excited to finally get down. If all goes well with the 40 pounds in 40 days, I will be right about here, right in that line there, and it'll end right around there. So that is the whole goal and plan. My weight loss and gain journey. Another interesting note is I've noticed I have a really big weight loss there. I think back then I did Shay Carl was doing some weight loss competitions. All of these are probably Shay Carl weight loss competitions on Diet Bet. So I did some diet bets in there, which had some temporary, slowed me down on my progression up. But ultimately, I made that trajectory. I completed that trajectory, just delayed. But I vowed to never cross that line, which I briefly did. But immediately it was like, no, I don't want to get close to that number. So working my way down. I am on a good downward trajectory, but I'm accelerating that because I don't have time. I don't want to take forever. So I'm going to get down here and then hopefully maintain. And that's the goal. And we'll talk about that when I get to the maintain period. So I thought I'd also share one more thing that went on this week is I talked to her a few weeks ago about the basketball hoop that we built. So we finished the basketball hoop a few weeks ago, but we also yesterday finished this cool fence. And the purpose of that fence is for a couple things. We're going to have a garden over here. We're going to build a vegetable garden, but we rototilled that one week. And then I dug the holes for these posts and rented the tools from Home Depot. And you saw that, I think, when I was digging these holes. But the purpose of the fence is, one, provide some shade in the summer to that area. And we could probably put a shade screen on the back side, but also to keep the balls on the court. So if somebody airballs or something, it'll hit that ball. And I made sure that these spacings were smaller than a basketball so that the basketball won't go through there. And then we'll probably hopefully have some vines on the other side, and we might put a shade screen on the other side or a lattice. And that is going to be our court right there. And I've also thought about, if we have more problem about balls going over that fence, I might get a net that goes up and down, or a shade of some sort that goes up and down, like on hinges and ropes and pulley system or something, where I hook them down. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we were working on. I'm glad to have that done. But this step that we didn't do in that process was to paint it with a polyurethane to weatherproof it and seal it. But and I was like, and Sarah said it's supposed to rain this week, and I went and looked at the forecast and it said it wasn't going to rain till Thursday. So I said, we got time, we'll do it, we'll paint that before Thursday. Well, it rained last night, so I don't think it messed it up too much. It dries off real fast here, but it's going to rain more this week. It's supposed to rain all week. So we're going to want to paint that after work today. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys are killing it on your 2021 goals and having a great year. Talk to you later. Bye.